Good morning, everybody. Mike Vacchi, PrincetonTrader.com, here for NTMarkets.com with your Thursday morning pre-market webcast. Okay, daily chart of the E-mini, and what we saw yesterday, when you zoom out, the Bears had defended the weekly pivot down at 50.5 really nicely in the overnight session. They pushed it as far as the daily mid-band, and they just couldn't close the deal. And the Bulls spent the rest of the day from about 10:30 on making them pay for it. And anybody that thought that had a real long day. And, we talk about when we get them right and we talk about when we get them wrong. And I'm the first one to put my hand up and say, I fought that yesterday and it did not go well. So when the dip buyers come in and start buying things at big levels, you have to set aside, it was a tough trade from the perspective of you had a move to the weekly pivot that died, then you had a move to the daily mid band that went higher, and from that perspective, so the issue is you're stuck between two large levels. You've got a weekly pivot that has been very reliable, and then you've got the daily mid-band that we haven't interacted with in really since the latter part of February. And what's going to be interesting over the next few days is if we do get back down to 35, is it going to hold again? Are we going to get into more of a Bollinger Band situation where that mid-band wants to hold? And if it does, then we get back into kind of that 2015 trade where, look, it's pretty clear that once we got above the mid-band here, it bounced off the mid-band back on February the 24th. And at that point, the market's really decided that it wants to trade between the mid-band and the upper band. So, that is going to be very interesting. What the Bears have to do is on the next trip down to the mid-band, they need to break it, convert it to resistance, and then make a push down. If they can do that, then we've already got interaction with the upper band. If you break middle band, then you look at lower band. I've talked for many years about how the mini likes to trade upper band, middle band, lower band. We may be getting back into that, which is great news for traders because that's a fantastic traders market. So the issue is, can the Bears, can they avoid being squeezed again? Can they convert some key levels and keep them converted? So should be a very interesting day. All right, everybody have a great one. Follow us at Twitter at Princeton Trader. Check out the website, PrincetonTrader.com. Come check out the chat room. I'll be back tomorrow morning with another webcast. Trade them well, everybody.